Okay guys, so let's start this video over. Okay, so I did my brows off camera because I do the same thing every time. I don't really use anything new for them. I either use the e.l.f. Precise Brow or I use the Morphe brow crayon or whatever. It really just depends on how dark I want my brows. It really just depends on how dark I want my brows, but I just used the e.l.f. one today, and then I just cleaned them up so they're not like a mess. And I just cleaned up with my foundation so it's not like too light of a color, so I don't use concealer for that. Plus I think the concealer is a little bit thick, so I just like to use this because I feel like it just blends right out into my skin. Okay, so I wanted to play with this. Oops, I got foundation on it. So I want to play with this Morphe Fierce by Nature, the 3503 palette. This is what it looks like. So let's prime our lids. I'm going to go in with our regular little eyeshadow primer from Urban Decay. Okay. So yeah, I just used that little, just a shade right here. This one right here. And I just put it on the lid, on the tip of my lid. So here, whatever, by my brows, whatever. Oh, I have this thingy. I used the color Savage. Okay, so we're gonna use this kind of flat, fluffy brush. I don't know if y'all can see that. Something just considerably flat. And I'm gonna go in with the green color, which is Come Alive. I'm gonna use a little thingy because I'm blonde. Girl can't see nothing. Use that Morphe one and dip into that same brownish color that I was using before. And then use that to blend the crease of that green. My kitty. I'm making it as intense as I can get it because I want it to be really bright. I'm just gonna use a little baby kind of brush to take the color Power Play, which is like the shinier color, and just dip that in my right here. Nothing too intense, just to brighten up this little corner. Okay, so I just put that little greenish highlighty color in the inside of my corners, just cause. We're gonna throw on some liners, some lashes, and we'll be back. So my lashes are on. I pinched the crap out of my eye, but it's all good. Okay, so I just put a little bit of mascara on just to make my lashes blend in with my thing. I know people tend to do that before, but I don't know why. I feel like when I do it like this, it just kind of makes my lashes stick on my... I don't know, guys. Personal preference. We're gonna pump some of this. Normal. Okay, so we're gonna use this Maybelline little stick. Okay, and I'm just gonna throw some foundation on. Use my e.l.f. concealer brush, sponge. Foundation on the back of my hand. We're gonna conceal it up. Just a little there. Bring it down here. Put it on that side just so it evens out. Chin and the bridge. So then I'm gonna go in with a little of my NARS concealer in caramel. Just very slight. I'm gonna take some of this banana. This one, I feel like it's basically my skin color. Like, I just need to get a dark one. But I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of this and a little bit of this, mix them up a little, and I'm gonna use my to get my neck. So what I do, I match it with the tip of my ear, and that's where my contour is. So I'm gonna take a little flat, well, not flat, it's more of like a fluffy brush. I'm gonna use the middle shade dark contour. I'm just gonna take a little flat brush and dip into that same color I used. And then I'm gonna go in with this neon liner. I'm using this kind of mascara brush. It's this mascara if y'all want to know. Then I'm going to go with Bush Chameleon. This color, it's more of like a pinky. Some lips. I'm going to use the color I've been using these past few days, which is just like a darkish burgundy. We could put a little highlight too. So we're gonna go in with our Morphe. It's too light. Let's start with this nudish one. My camera's gonna die any second now. Oh, let me let my hair down. What am I doing? It's in my face. That green liner.